Alright, everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to The King's Speech. So we're getting around to the usual weekly stuff today, so we'll get through some of the Shonen Jump chapters that dropped. We finally got Spy Family back today, back from its long hiatus. Season 2 of the anime is also out, so if anyone hasn't seen that yet, I'd recommend getting caught up on that, because it is, once again, really exceptionally good. Apart from that, we also got a Kaiju chapter to cover today. Depending on how I feel, I'll also try to get around to at least one read-through video today. So I'll try to get around to the next volume of Bride's Story, and then we'll do more Black Hammer Alita stuff next weekend. Before we dive into the content here, as always, a reminder, if you like this content, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, it really does help me out a lot, because YouTube's algorithm really likes it when you push those little buttons, gives it a little serotonin boost. Tells that these videos are worth recommending to a wider audience. So if you'd like to help me out with that, that would be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let us get into it with Akane Banashi Story 82, Art of Sunshine. And I have to say, I love her mom's little guinea pig t-shirt that she's wearing. These little adorable guinea pigs alongside it. That's adorable. I love it. But yeah, we have story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe. Rakugo supervision by Keiki Hayashiya, translation by Stephen Paul, and lettering by Sneer Aron. Oh God, what? Micro, that's it. So you have, I wouldn't fixate too much on Aniki's art if I were you. Oh, I mean for now, of course. And you see that Kane's sharing a meal with Micro, and he goes, Aniki's art is the kind that gains depth and persuasiveness because of the time the artist has spent with it. So I don't know if you really want to bank on that yet. And she's like, I know that. In order to discover who I am now. You have her thinking back to him telling her, it's like, what kind of Rakugoka are you, Akenaru? She's like, I need to find an art that matches my nin. You just see thunderous applause as Chocho's doing his performance. And you have flowing dialogue in that Edoko dialect, a quick tempo that gets rapid bursts of laughter. It's not like Master Orara or Kaisei Anisan. His style is dry and crisp, the art of sunshine. And you're just amazed by this performance. Everyone backstage is just all watching him, getting raucous applause. And you have, man, that was just electric. I feel so refreshed after that. It's how dare he pick a light, quick story as a headliner? It's but it was good, right? It's that's what's so annoying. I can't complain about it. So it makes me want to come back, though. As you have the banner of Chocho Conjugate. It's almost like we're gambling when we come to see Chocho. And you have, ha, what a haul. He's just picking up envelopes, I assume stuff with cash. I didn't realize you get tips at a performance. And you have, oh God, what is Pompadour bro's name? Asagao. That's it. Why is my computer like this some days? Asagao was Master's just got some eccentric fans who are willing to pay him extra for a good show. That never happens for anyone else, so don't expect it. Yeah, but alright. He's just flipping through his bills. He's come on, Zenzo, let's get out of here. Grab your stuff and go. And Akane's go where? It's do you really have to ask? There's only one place to go after a show. And you have a kanpai as they're at Suman Izakaya. They got a bunch of meat and they're all toasting their drinks. He's go on, eat and drink to your heart's content. And you have, does every Rakugoka like to party? And you see Micro's you rang? And you have, hey pal, see all these other people here? Put their checks on my tab. And that's Chocho talking to the waiter. And then Akane's what? It's why are you freaking out? Money's meant to be spent. It's I don't hold any money overnight. And Asagao and Akane are that's so cool. And it's free food. It's he's a god. And God, not Kaiser. What the hell is stupid Fox Bro's name? I don't know why I can never remember his name at all. Where the hell are you, bro? Karashi. Don't know why the hell I can never remember his name. Karashi's what is he, some old-fashioned veteran comedian? And you have a munch and Karashi's so, what did you want to ask me about? And Asagao's oh, right. You see, I'm thinking of starting a study event. And he's study event? He's like, since I'm gonna be a Futatsume and all, he's just like showing off his little promotion scroll. He's like, he's still doing that bit? So, but my promotion was only just decided. I won't be officially taking the stage as a Futatsume until February. For the half year or so until then, Master wants me to have monthly events to improve my skill. I see a bunch of like the salaryman behind him, be like, "Oh, thank you very much for picking up the bill." He just like waves it off. It's like, "Thanks to our connections, I've got a venue lined up, but I don't know if I want it to be with just her." It's like, "Yeah, she's trouble." It's like, "What's that supposed to mean?" It's like, "So your point is that you want me to take part in your trial by fire leading up to the Futatsume promotion?" And Jeff, it ain't that simple. And that's like Chocho going, "Asa's my only apprentice. We're talking about his special day here. I want it to be a grand celebration, you dig? It's like the study event is to help set the stage for him. I want you to treat this with the reverence it deserves." He's like, "All this for me, Master?" And he's like, "Of course, nothing about's been set in stone yet." And Akane's just like, "Master Chocho, about that bet of ours backstage." He's like, "Oh, right, we never settled that. Sorry, totally slipped my mind." It's like, "So tell me, young lady, what is it you want from me?" And she's like, I want you to train me, Master." And I was like, "Huh? I thought you wanted Master Taizen." It's like, "Well, yes, but..." It's like, "When I saw his performance, I had a burst of intuition. It said that I shouldn't let this opportunity slip through my fingers." And Karashi's like, "I'd like to learn a story from you too, Master." And he thinks back to his giant Boxo forehead guy telling him, "He's the man who will be your guidepost. It's like, I'm wasting my trip today if I don't find out what Master Enso meant by that." And honestly, I was like, "You too, Karashi?" And Chocho's like, "Ha ha ha ha, that's fine. I don't have any problem with ambition. You know how I roll, right?" And you see later with, Shiguma, as he goes, "Art has roots in the land. Where there are differences in background, words, and culture, there are differences in artistic expression and aesthetics naturally. The things that you've been raised on might turn into shackles holding you back. It will be a very difficult learning experience." And Kuriko's like, "I'm prepared for that. I want to go to Osaka." Alright, so I guess quick thoughts on this chapter. Not a lot much to say because there's just like a bunch of plot progression, getting like the pieces moved into place. Apart from that, I do appreciate getting more characterization of Chocho just being like, he's just like rolling in the money and just like spends it as freely. Definitely fits with his personality. So really, really good comedy stuff. I also love how he goes like, he's like, "Everyone's got free drinks on me." It's like, yeah. He definitely feels like a party guest again. Some good characterization tidbits with that. Apart from that, I'm looking forward to seeing how Karashi and Akane are going to kind of interact and how their rivalry is going to go from like both trying to learn stories from him. So I'm curious to see if this is going to be like a case of like they both are going to learn one story. If they're going to, sorry if I heard the noise, some water running stuff in there. I'm curious if they're both going to learn the same story from him. And we're going to see like how they put their own spin on it, like how they're going to put their own like individuality on it, or if they're going to learn like different stories that suit their strengths. So I'll be curious to see how that's going to turn out. Apart from that, I'm also very curious as to why Guriko is going to go to Osaka specifically. I think that to me is more intriguing than the Akane stuff. But yeah, really, really solid like hooks in the chapter. Really looking forward to where it's going to go from here. Yeah, Akane's back onto it, so really looking forward to the next arc and like kind of what's going to set up. So like I mentioned at the beginning, I will have all the Shonen Jump stuff out today. So we're going to have chapters of Akane Banashi, Kaiju number 8, as well as Spy Family. I will try to attempt to get one read-through out today for Bride Story. If that doesn't happen, it'll come back next week, hopefully, along with read-through for Battle Angel Alita as well. But yeah, we'll look forward to it. A lot of good stuff coming your way. So like I mentioned at the beginning, if you like this content, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, it really does help me out a lot and mean a lot to me. And until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.